Oh, hi there! Welcome! You know, you just caught me playing with one of my funny little puppet toys. This is a king puppet. And I was just getting my king puppet all ready for my favorite Jewish holiday, Purim! I love Purim. It's the holiday we get to dress up and do lots of beautiful mitzvot, of course. And in the story of Purim, of course, there was a great king. Do you know his name? Achashverosh. So this was my funny little... Oh, I think I hear Dovra. Oh, wow, Dovra really looks ready for Purim. Dovra, you are dressed up as a funny, silly clown, and you love to dance around. Oh, Dovra, you look great. What's that? Oh, Dovra wants to know, where's Rabbi B's costume? Don't you worry, Dovra. I'm going to be wearing a costume very soon. You're going to be very surprised. What is my costume? I'll give you a hint. I'm going to dress up as Rabbi B. Oh, that's your only hint. You're right, that doesn't really sound like a costume, but wait till you see what I mean. Oh well, Dvora's right. We're so excited for Purim. Why don't you sing along with us and we'll spell the word. There is a happy holiday, Purim is its name, oh, P-U-R-I-M, 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 and Purim is its name, oh. Okay, now we're going to take away the letter P and we'll clap our hands one time. Are you ready? There is a happy holiday and Purim is its name, oh. U-R-I-M, 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 and Purim is its name, oh. Okay, we'll take out the letter U, and now we're gonna clap 2 times. Ready? There is a happy holiday, and Purim is its name, oh. R-I-M, 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 and Purim is its name, oh. Now we'll take out the letter R, and we'll clap 3 times. You're doing great! There is a happy holiday, Purim is its name, oh. I-M, 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 and Purim is its name, oh. Okay, we'll take out the I, 4 claps. Are you ready? It's getting hard. There is a happy holiday, Purim is its name, oh. M, 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 Purim is its name, oh. Okay, we're gonna clap 5 times, take out the letter M, and only clapping. Are you ready? There is a happy holiday, and Purim is its name, oh. And Purim is its name, oh. P-U-R-I-M, 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 and Purim is its name, oh. Ha-ha! Great job! You're really good at that song. All right, well, Dovra, are you ready to hear the story of Purim? Why don't you come over to my big yellow comfy couch and we'll read the story of Purim together.
Let me tell you the story of Purim.
Haman walked down the road in front of Mordechai. Mordechai wouldn't bow, he was a Jewish guy. That made Haman real mad and he began to cry. Haman said, boo-hoo, Haman, boo-hoo, Haman Rasha, boo-hoo, Haman, Haman the Aggagite.
Boo-hoo, Haman, boo-hoo, Haman Rasha, boo-hoo, Haman, Haman the Aggagite.
Next thing Haman went down to King Achashverosh. Haman told him the plan to make the Jews toast. The king gave him the ring and he began to boast. The Jew said, boo-hoo, Haman, boo-hoo, Haman Rasha, boo-hoo, Haman, Haman the Aggagite.
Boo-hoo, Haman, boo-hoo, Haman Rasha, boo-hoo, Haman, Haman the Aggagite.
But Queen Esther was on to Haman's evil scheme. She told the king about it and he began to steam. Haman was sent away and he began to scream. Haman said, boo-hoo, Haman, boo-hoo, Haman a Rasha, boo-hoo, Haman, Haman ha-Aggagite.
Boo-hoo, Haman, boo-hoo, Haman a Rasha, boo-hoo, Haman, Haman ha-Aggagite.
Now every year this story we are to retell. Listen close to every word and you will surely quell. But when you hear Haman, you should begin to yell. You should say boo, boo, Haman, boo, boo, Haman a Rasha, boo, boo, Haman, Haman ha-Aggagite.
Boo-hoo, Haman, boo-hoo, Haman a Rasha, boo-hoo, Haman, Haman ha-Aggagite.
I hope you enjoyed the story.
All right, well, Dovra wants to hear the story of Purim, and here I have the story of Purim. That's right, Dovra. This does not look like a book. That's because it's not a book. The story of Purim is written on a scroll. Just like a Sefer Torah is written on a scroll, the Megillat Esther is also written on a scroll. Now this one is just for show. This is not a real Megillah, but we're just going to read some of the story today, so Dovra gets ready for Purim. I can take off this cover. That's right. And I can take off this special belt. And I can open up the Megillah and we can read the story together. Once upon a time, there was a king named Achashverosh. He was the king of a lot of people. One day, Achashverosh wanted to make a big party. He invited all the people to his party. And he wanted his queen, Vashti, to come to the party too. But Vashti was very mean, and she did not come to the king's party. King Achashverosh was very upset, and he said, I don't want to be married to Queen Vashti anymore. So he sent her away. And now King Achashverosh needed to find a new queen. He searched and finally found one of the most beautiful girls in the whole world, named Esther. Esther was a Jewish girl, but she did not want to tell that to King Achashverosh, so that's why she changed her name to Esther, which means the hidden one. Esther lived with Mordechai. Mordechai was a great Jewish rabbi. He taught a lot of Torah, did a lot of mitzvot, and took care of all the Jewish people in the city of Shushan. King Achashverosh and Esther got married, and now Esther became Queen Esther. Well, in the king's castle, there also lived a very wicked man. His name was Haman. That's right. Anytime you hear the name Haman in the Megillah, you're supposed to make a lot of noise. Let's continue. Haman was not a very nice man, and he did not like Mordechai. Haman decided he wanted to kick Mordechai and all the Jewish people out of Shushan. He went to the king and told the king, I want to get rid of all the Jewish people. And King Achashverosh said, go ahead and do it. Get rid of all the Jewish people. You're right, Dovra. That's terrible. That is not very kind at all. Well, Mordechai heard about this, and he was very, very upset. Mordechai told all the Jewish people to start to learn more Torah and do more mitzvahs. And all the people listened to him. Especially the Jewish children. Hooray for you! The Jewish children were the first ones to listen to Mordechai. They started to do more mitzvot, more kind deeds, and learn a lot more Torah. Way to go. Well, Mordechai also realized that Esther was in the right place to save the Jewish people. He told Esther that she has to go to King Achashverosh and get him to help. Queen Esther went to King Ahasuerus and invited him and Haman to a feast, a delicious dinner. At the dinner, Queen Esther told King Ahasuerus, "There is a wicked person in your kingdom who wants to hurt my people, the Jewish people." King Ahasuerus said, Who? Who is this man who wants to hurt the Jewish people?" Queen Esther said, "It is Haman." That's right, Haman. Make a lot of noise. King Ahasuerus was very angry at Haman, and he sent Haman away. Mordecai and Esther spoke with King Ahasuerus, and King Ahasuerus told Mordecai and Esther that they have nothing to fear, that the Jewish people will be protected as long as he is the king. And Mordecai and Esther made the holiday of Purim to celebrate the story of the Jewish people getting saved from the wicked Haman. If you love that story and you want to hear more parts of the story, then you should try to hear the Megillah on Purim. We listen to the Megillah on Purim night and also again by daytime, 2 times. What a mitzvah. Wow. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short story of Purim. Dovra sure did. Oh, clown Dovra sure did. Hey, that reminds me. When you go to the Megillah reading, you should try to bring a noisemaker with you. That way, anytime you hear Haman, you can make a lot of noise too. But don't make a lot of noise during the rest of the Megillah reading. Hey, let me show you some of my groggers. I'll meet you in the art room and I'll show you my groggers, my noisemakers that I have. See you there.
Yes, the letter Mem is for the word mitzvah, and there are 4 Mitzvahs of Purim, and they all begin with the Hebrew letter Mem. It's a mitzvah to hear the Megillah, and Megillah begins with the letter Mem. It's also a mitzvah to give mishloach manot. Those are Purim baskets, and mishloach manot begins with the letter Mem. On Purim, we also give matanot le'avyonim, gifts and charity to the poor, and matanot begins with the letter Mem. And lastly, we eat a yummy mishteh, a Purim meal, and mishteh begins with, you guessed it, the letter Mem. Yes, Megillah, Mishloach Manot, Matanot Le'avyonim, and Mishteh are the 4 Mitzvahs of Purim, and all those milim, words, begin with the letter Mem.
Listening to the Megillah is so much fun. It's the story of Purim. But while we're listening to the Megillah, there's an extra fun thing to do, that whenever you hear the name Haman, exactly, you're supposed to make a lot of noise, especially if you have a grogger, a Rashan. Rashan is the Hebrew word for that spinny, noisy noisemaker. Well, I have a Rashan over here to show you. Oh, look at this one. This is one of my favorite Rashanim. My favorite grogger. And this one has a little Haman on the top. So when it spins around, Haman gets very dizzy. That's really fun. But sometimes I like to find a bigger Rashan. Let me see if I have a bigger one here. Oh, here it is. Here is my bigger Rashan. This one is a little bit bigger than the other one, but it's a lot noisier. Oh, that was super loud. Whoa. All right. I think I have an even bigger one than that. Aha. Here it is. This one is really big, and on it says, Mishenichnas Adar Marbin Besimcha. Whenever the month of Adar begins, well, you gotta be extra happy. So this is my extra happy Rashan, and it sounds like this. Whoa, that is extra noisy. Well, those are some pretty big Rashanim, pretty big groggers. What's that? You want me to show you an even bigger one? Let me see if I can find it. Aha, here it is. Oh, that is a very big Rashan. And it says, Happy Purim, Purim Sameach. Let's hear how this one sounds. Oh, that is very, very noisy. Oh my goodness. I'll have to put that away for the Megillah reading. Well, you know, you could use one of these Rashanim when you want to boo Haman and shake the gragger, or you could make your own noisemaker. I'll show you how to do it. All you need is a couple of things. First, you're going to need a pair of scissors. Remember what Rabbi B always says, always make sure you use a grown-up's help or a big brother or sister to help you when it comes to cutting, because scissors can be sharp and they could cut you, so please be very careful when you're using scissors. We're also going to need some colored tape. I have blue and yellow, of course. And we're going to need some plastic eggs. Don't use real eggs. These are plastic eggs I got, different colors. And of course, we're going to need something to hold our noisemaker. So I have a couple of spoons, plastic white spoons. And last, we're going to need something to go inside the eggs to make some noise. I have here some lentils. They're hard and little, and they'll make a lot of noise inside of my gragger. The first thing we need to do is choose one of our eggs. It doesn't really matter what color you use because we're going to be covering it in some tape. We're going to open up the plastic egg, and we're going to put a little bit of lentils, or you could use rice, or little pasta, or something hard and small. But not too small, because these eggs have holes in them sometimes. You don't want it to fall out. And you could test it. Close the egg. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay. Now that we have our egg with some shaking stuff inside, now we're ready to start. The first thing we want to do is get our spoons taped on to the sides of the egg. Once that's kind of ready, get some tape. Any color will do. I'm going to start off with some yellow tape and just give it a little snip. All right. And what we'll do is we'll begin by putting it on one of the spoons, putting the spoon onto the egg, and then taping the spoon on one side of the egg. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Take a piece of tape. We will put it on the spoon, and then we will put it on the other side of the egg, and try to match up the tape if you can. If you don't, it's all right as well. And there we go. So now we have our spoons hanging on to our egg. But right now it looks like an egg with some spoons. We're going to want to change that. So now's the time we're going to cover the whole thing in some different color tape. So I'm going to go blue, yellow, and we'll see how it turns out. And there we have it, our very own egg and spoon shaker gragger. Ha! Let's try our graggers together. Chag Purim, Chag Gadol LaYeladim, Masechot, Rashanim, Shirim v'Rikudim. Havana Risha, Rush, Rush, Rush. Havana Risha, Rush, Rush, Rush. Havana Risha, Rush, Rush, Rush. Para Ashanim. Chag Purim, Chag Gadol LaYeladim, Masechot, Rashanim, Shirim Verikudim. Havana Risha, Rush, 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 Havana Risha, Rush, 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 Havana Risha, Rush, 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 Bara Ashanim. Havana Risha, Rush, 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 Havana Risha, Rush, 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 Havana Risha, Rush, 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 Bara Ashanim. Hey, great job! You guys are ready to hear the Megillah. Well, have a Chag Purim Sameach. You know, Dovra dressing up as a clown reminds me of one of my favorite toys. My funny little dancing clown. But right now, he's lying down. Wake up, Mr. Clown. Oh, good morning, Mr. Clown. You know, in Hebrew, a clown is a late son. And my late son loves to dance around. ליצן קטן נחמד, רוקד עם כל אחד. ליצן קטן שלי, אולי תרקוד איתי. אולי תרקוד איתי. אולי תרקוד איתי. The funny little clown, he loves to dance around. The funny little clown, as silly as can be. Oh will he dance with me? Oh will he dance with me? Let's see the dance, Mr. Clown. Ulai tirkod iti. Ulai tirkod iti. Hooray! Hey, great job, Mr. Clown. You can wave your hands. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Clown, you could go to sleep now. Good night. Okay, Dovra, are you ready to see my Purim costume? I told you, I'm dressing up as Rabbi B. Ha ha! Get it? Rabbi B! Well, Chag Purim Sameach. Have a wonderful, happy Purim. Don't forget to do all those special mitzvot. Listen to the Megillah, give out mishloach manot, give some matanot levyonim, and of course, eat a delicious mishteh. Chag Purim Sameach. All right, Dvora, let's get our honeybee mishloach manot ready to go. See you later. Happy Purim.
Rabbi B loves hearing from fans. Please send any fan mail, drawings, or questions to rabbibmusic@gmail.com.